Yes, I agree with you. But
I agree with you. So it just seems like you can just pile on Ocho for this. But Unc is agreeing with it. He said, I agree with you. Those are his words. Now, if you are not careful, you turn into the thing you don't like. At various times, Ocho has had issues with the media with how they've covered him. Shannon Sharp has had issues with the media, how they've covered him. Only for them to turn into the exact same thing that they didn't like. Not because of performance, because of money. Money is the reason why he should start. Y'all are not following the signs of where the NFL is today. When I said Mary Kay is using the 1995 playbook, they are using the 1995 playbook. If money was the determining factor for your starting quarterback, why did Russell Wilson get let go from Denver? Why did Tua Tagovailoa get let go from the Miami Dolphins? Why did Kyler Murray get let go from the Arizona Cardinals? Why did these teams take these very large cap hits to get these guys out of there? If money was the determining factor. They got to do better, man. They got to do better.
Stop it. Get some help.
They got to do better. They turned into exactly what they don't like. Let's see if Unc can try to clean this up for himself.
Now, me opening that door, now every day at practice, what I'm going to get? How did Shedeur look today? Has Shedeur done anything to overtake Deshaun? Deshaun had a bad day. Are you looking at Shedeur to replace him? Deshaun had a good day. This is not going away for the simple fact is that the fans want Shedeur to start. They've got a lot of money, like you said, tied up in Deshaun. And they're like, at least let me try to recoup some value out of what I've already spent. You're not going to get it back unless Deshaun lead them to the Super Bowl. That's the only way he can repay what they've already paid him.
Yeah.
Sunken cost fallacy is what they are describing. Because we've sunk so much money into Deshaun, we got to try to get something out of it. I hear so many people with this take, and I'm surprised that former NFL players actually think along these lines. I'm very surprised. So what they would call a performance-based sport, what they would do if they're speaking about themselves, they would go back to what they actually did and they would talk about their performance. But then when it comes to speaking of players now, they go to the money. Has there ever been a time where we've seen somebody outperform their contract? You just got to let it go. They just got to let the money side go. Then Ocho is going to say, man, they're going to start Deshaun because of money. Then he going to go out there and play. And when they lose 5 games, then they're going to put Shedeur out there. So you are saying that they're going to intentionally know that Shedeur is potentially better, higher upside. They're willing to throw 5 games out there and blow those 5 games just because of money? So it's not to win? Come on, man. They sound just like the Cleveland media. They sound just like the Cleveland media when the Cleveland media says, oh, man, just lose, just tank for another quarterback. That is what they sound like. Be careful. If you are not thoughtful, you will turn into the thing you don't like. We have watched former players, one in the Hall of Fame, one should be in the Hall of Fame. We have watched them turn into traditional media. And because the time they put it on and how they dress and some stories they tell, they want us to believe that they are any different. These takes are no different than any takes we would hear from Mary Kay, Jason Lloyd, Zach Jackson, Rizzo. There are no different takes. All they just did is just dress it up different, and they're now traditional media. They got to do better. They got to do better, y'all. They got to do better. You got to do better. Got to do better.